Hey everybody, I'm Mario from Geeks of the Week, and I'm going to review some of the comics for the week of March 6, 2013. Now on to the reviews. I'm going to start off with Age of Ultron Issue 1, written by Brian Michael Bendis and art by Brian Hitch. And this event book starts off right into the future as Ultron has taken over and there's only a few pockets of resistance left. So this issue was actually cool. Like, no joke. Seriously. I'm a fan of dystopian futures, and this has one. It jumps right in, no prologues, some real violent action from the get-go. Brian Hitch's artwork always looks like a movie, and there's many but solid two-page panels. For an event book, this was surprisingly really good. Here are my concerns. Brian Michael Bendis, when it comes to event books, doesn't have the best track record, and at $3.99 each issue, and at a massive 10-issue arc, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to keep up with the quality. And then there are the tie-ins, the blood-sucking tie-ins. So this issue deserves 4 out of 5, but I'm going to say proceed with caution. Next, Green Arrow issue 18, written by Jeff Lemire and art by Andrea Sorrentino. And Oliver's trying to climb out of rock bottom as he's been framed for murder. He's been kicked out of his own company, and his Green Arrow blade blown up. All orchestrated by the archery villain known as Komodo. Jeff Lemire started his run on Green Arrow in issue 17, and I came in cold into the series. But still, things were easy to pick up and very engaging. Lemire's wasting no time throwing all this life into a blender. His life is a wreck right now. The artwork is fantastic. I really like the coloring. The only thing I miss is Ollie's beard, but that's about it. This promises to be a great series, and I rated 4.5 out of 5. Next, Superior Spider-Man issue 5, written by Dan Slott and art by something Italian that I'm going to try to pronounce. Giuseppe Camicoli. And in the interest of full disclosure, I did not buy this issue friendly me read it because I refuse to support Dan Slott's Spider-Man. So in this issue, Spider-Dog is going after Massacre, who's on the killing spree. There were a couple concepts here that I really did enjoy and found interesting. My favorite parts of this issue was the artwork and the villain Massacre. But then Spider-Dog did something that I have no idea how they're going to get out of. He's starting to pervert what Spider-Man stood for. I know comic fanboys don't like change and like the status quo, but it has to be smart change. You know, if you're just going to change it for the sake of it, it's going to end up bad. I do not like where this comic is heading. This issue wasn't awful, but it wasn't good either, and I rated 3 out of 5 stars. And finally, All New X-Men issue 8, written by Brian Michael Bendis and art by David Marquez. And this comic's been about the first X-Men team being brought to the future, so Cyclops will deal with his crazy self. In this issue, young Angel spends some quality time with his current self, and the Avengers get involved. Since the start of this series, it's been really great. I've enjoyed seeing the differences and the dynamic between current Scott and young Scott. However, this issue made me nervous because there were certain things I'm starting not to like. For starters, the Avengers' attitude seemed very passive, and Jean Grey did something that she normally wouldn't have done. The artwork is still great. It is so pretty, ridiculously pretty. Probably the best thing about this comic. And I rate this issue 4 out of 5 stars, and hopefully the story doesn't get away from Bendis. That's it for me. Let me know what you think of my reviews in the comments below. If you randomly found me on the internet and want to see more of me, why? What's wrong with you? But really, I post weekly on Geeks of the Week. There will be a link below. If you don't want to see more of me, you should still go to Geeks of the Week because it has 4 of the best people talking about geeky things. Talk about cosplay, anime, Doctor Who, anything geeky really. And that's it. So until next time.